Damn, I might have to leave the party, y'all. Cause I'm playing the fucking. Right now, I'm actually playing on YouTube, and YouTube can hear everything we saying. So I gotta like, so I'm gonna holler.
I'm gonna throw 50.
Oh,
Oh man.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw. Here's Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got him at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
You can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Fiore, that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Love from the gun. Finds the in route complete. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
The handoff on 3rd and short. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Ready. 1st down, and they go right back to it. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready? To the air with Love. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it, Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. A lot of space ahead. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down.
They send a man in motion.
Yellow. 22.
Love with it on first down. We've got a screen to the running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Throw here, third down. Pass final right by Golden. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go. Black 40. 5, 6, cut.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Watch out now. 50 here.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. Smash. Black. 90. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the first. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Legets with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
Finds a man, right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass brought in by Tetherall McMillan. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. So we're through one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. They'll run, ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. So let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left half.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Jaden Reed to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Green jack.
Shotgun now for Love. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they have a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Set, ready,
Slot man motioned over.
43. Cut.
They give it to him again. Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third.
Ready. Spike, red, 38. Set.
To the air on third and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Panthers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
At their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Allen on the play action. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Hey, smash.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. He's got room to roam. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready, break.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Field, flat. Big smash, red. 52 blaster.
Running it now out of the gun. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards of the end block. It's 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Love looking to pass. Pass brought in by Watson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
The give now out of the shotgun. On the move, past the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Watch out now. 62. Striker, 3-3. Chop, 17. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it's going to be 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Completed over the middle. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Right, right. Rail, cycle. Set.
Throwing his love on 3rd. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 17. Jody Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's caught along the left sideline. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. From the gun, ETN gets it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot. Rock leading. Check smash, check smash. 70 range, 70 range.
Now Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's cut.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready. Fight. 60.
Love using the legs here. And that could have given him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
It's set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready. Ready.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. They drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Ball taken in at the 36. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Cut down the field. Miguel. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Back to throw now, Allen. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Looks away from one. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Tag. 70 Lions.
Throwing here, Allen. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll try it left with ETN. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go. Bravo 80.
They go right back to ETN. He touched the tackle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. It's a great play.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort.
On the set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Red cycle. Ready, ready, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Let's go. Check.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his back complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Right. 97.
He'll throw it. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Set. Go.
Love with it on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ready up.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Yellow 22. Ready.
Big throw out wide by Love. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Panthers 7.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Here, 52 drive. 45. White.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
Anticipating the pass. Defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Sly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now toss it to Etienne. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Making that stop against his former team is Dante Jackson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Man over the middle, this is Sanders. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Panthers first down.
3 quarters in the books from this one.
First and 10
It's the
at the
Panthers in
38-yard
possession
line.
of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He has room past the 25. There he goes again. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now lead by 10. The O-Tex on the extra point. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Trujillo to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Let's go now. Ready?
Love from the gun. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Green Bay.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Striker. 3-3. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here we go. Strike. 10 flat. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Pass caught out right by Golden. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Once more, it's Love. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Down. Set.
Handoff now from the gun. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to finish with points.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. He's going to have them up to that 23. He picks up 15 on the play. It's good for a Panthers 1st.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Etienne on 3rd down. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Carolina in punt formation. Austin McNamara will kick this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after